107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
Become your genie, you go get it, yo, bring it back and give it to you back.
Go ahead, girl.
I walk over that rainbow and deliver to you that pot of gold. Got the whole earth in the box, wrapped in a bow.
Woo!
Here's your world.
Go ahead, girl.
Here's your world, baby.
Say what?
And everything in it.
First and foremost.
You look great. That's first of all.
Thank you.
That's right.
You got me
Thank
stunned
you.
I was
over
about
here,
to talk
so
about this.
I had to stop speaking.
We
'cause
had
you
to
just
talk
was killing
about
me over
this.
here. So.
Fishnet black pantyhose. You go, sister.
With the boots on and everything.
What?
Do it, girl.
All right, so this album seems like it's a different move for you. It's a little more up tempo, a different vibe. I heard somebody coin the word Jenniferized.
Jenniferized.
Talk to us about it.
Because it's more like my energy, my everyday person, you know. It's not like Jennifer Hudson, you know, with like the heavy characters and songs, which I do and I love. But it's a girl in there, you know, and I want you to get to know my person and my energy. And so, you know, once people meet me and they're like, wow, I feel like I know you. You family. Everybody says that. So I'm like, hi, you've been Jenniferized. So I'm trying to Jenniferize you with my energy. And I feel like this is the music that matches that, you know. So it's coming from a different place. Like for me, this is all about just, you know, uplifting each other and just finding your groove.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, I always say we can celebrate the sorrows. Help me celebrate my joy as well.
All right, I
you
like
know?
that.
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate this joy. Now, I know on one of the first singles that we played, Walk It Out, produced by Timbaland.
Produced by Timbaland.
Girl, that was my jam.
like
and the
that?
video.
You like Chicago, in Chicago.
What?
Chicago.
We're not really talking about the backdrop. I'm just
Okay,
talking about
okay.
the eye candy. Can you break it on down?
Oh, God. You trying to get
Have
me
y'all
in
seen the Walk It
trouble.
Out video? Please pull it up on your phone. See that fella in that video. And even David made an
Big
appearance
David's
too.
in there.
Her man made an appearance up in there too. But tell us about how it was in the studio with Tim.
Oh, it was amazing. I have never spent all night in the studio ever until I was in there with Timbaland.
Really?
Yeah, we
What did he
had
have
such
you
a good time.
doing?
Well, he was like, he found out that I had never wrote on any of my records. And he's like, man, I'm so sorry. And then he was like, I want you to write from your perspective on every song, and that's what I did on Walk It Out.
you
Only verse I didn't
serious?
write on Walk It Out was the second verse, but the first and the third one.
So
that came
what
from me.
made you feel like you were able to write now or were comfortable with writing now on your album?
Well, I guess being allowed the opportunity because, you know, I've never had that space before.
Right.
So that he gave me
And no
that
one ever said, hey,
opportunity.
Jennifer, you want to write something or whatever? Or did you just kind of shy away from it?
No, it was more like, you know, being treated like the voice, like sing this,
Right.
you know, which is cool too. But
Because you can murder a song. girl.
thank you.
Listen.
But just being able to tell a story from my perspective. And that was one of the biggest points I wanted to make on this album. I was like, I didn't want anyone writing for me that didn't have a sense of who I am, like as a person, like sitting here talking to me and getting to know who Jennifer is, JHUD, whatever you want to call me, you know. So that's what that is.
All right, so we're going to run through a couple of tracks on here. What else is really, I don't know, indicative of where you are right now? Dangerous?
Dangerous is a good one. You like
Dangerous?
dangerous? Somebody said dangerous.
Tell us about that.
Dangerous is, I think it covers like my random side. People call it the sexy song, but I kind of didn't perceive it that way. But if you know, I'm grown enough to be that. But I'm like a random person. So again, like this album, each song kind of represents some part of me. Or like He Ain't Moving, that's my sassy side. I always say I don't have an attitude. I'm just sassy.
Just a little
And
sassy.
you know, we said I love to take sayings, things that we say every day, and turn them into songs. So you know, we said all the time, girl, he ain't going nowhere, he ain't moving. You know, that type of thing. But dangerous, I don't know. I remember recording it and the producer saying, okay, Jennifer, I want you to imagine you're on the back of a motorcycle. And I'm like, really, Jennifer Hudson on the back of a motorcycle? But in my mind, when I'm performing it, I'm on the back of that motorcycle.
Okay.
So it's like that Friend song. We all have an edgy side, or at least in our heads, you know. So it takes me like to that place. And musically, for me, it's like a modern version of To Be Real, kind of mixed with the influence of Rihanna today. Because again, like I'm strongly influenced by old school, but this is my generation and my time. So I'm influenced by the music of today as well. And my goal is to bridge the two together.
Yeah.
So Dangerous kind of, you know, is a combination of them both.
Okay.
If that
Yeah.
makes it. You looking at me real good. Yeah, what she talking about?
Girl, watch out, Jennifer. She's taken.
What she talking
I know,
about?
but I'm just looking
You
at
watching
her.
me, I'm watching you.
All right.
Okay, there
Ooh,
it is.
I saw that you did something with Finding Neverland. Wrote a
I
song and
did.
stuff with that. With
Oh, well,
Harvey
I
Weinstein.
actually
Talk to us about
performed the
that.
song on the Tony Awards, right? It's the Tonys, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna record it for the
For the
soundtrack
play?
of it.
I mean,
yeah,
okay.
I'm not in the play, but I'm gonna do the soundtrack
Got you.
of it. But I do plan on doing some theater.
Yeah. Are
relatively
you gonna be
soon.
back on?
I want to get into that. So look for that as well.
Yes.
A lot of that is in the works. So that and more filming and all of that good stuff.
And of course, we will be seeing you at our Circle of Sisters R&B
I
live
can't
show.
wait.
Girl, I can't wait either. I just want to see you tear it up on a stage.
I'm excited.
For
I'm
real.
really excited too.
For real. All right, so
Yeah.
before we do all that, give us one more track that we should get a snippet
I
of.
have to go with Bring Back the Music.
Bring back the music.
Bring
Now, what
back
does
the
that mean
music.
to you? What zone were you in when you
know,
wrote
we
that
all
song?
have our own definition of what music is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think music is so powerful, whether we realize it or not. And it's very changing. And for us all, we all have our own definition of what music is. And I just want to remind people what music does for us,
Right.
So, and that's like the message of the album,
Okay.
Yeah, so.
But let me tell you, somebody today, I was in the ladies' room. They stopped me and they were like, Jennifer Hudson, she's like, you're in your own lane because you're the
Thank you.
only straight ahead R&B singer that's really, like you're saying, you're bridging the gap between
Trying.
the old school and the new school because she still has that influence and that flavor, and you still
Thank
do
you.
it so well. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
So just kudos to what you're
Thank
doing.
you.
Please stay true to the R&B movement for
Thank
us,
you.
for real. We
Well,
It's
you're
appreciate
the
all
only
about the
artist
music
that's
for me.
multi-talented, too.
Thank
you
you.
can act,
Thank you.
theater,
Thank you.
sing, total talent.
Thank
know
you
what I
so
mean?
much. I appreciate
A
it.
friend of mine told me that a long time
Oh.
about you, Eddie, when y'all was doing Dream Girls. He was saying how talented
Oh
you
my God.
was.
I don't take that lightly at
yeah,
all.
he was
So
talking so
thank you.
much about you.
It's
So
amazing.
it was great.
JHUD available now. Bring back the music. It's real music. Y'all heard that, right? We can testify to that. Amen. Jennifer, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Round of applause.
Thank you.
One more time
Thank you
for
so
come on,
much.
put your hands together for.
Thank you.
Let's take them. Let's take them back. Won't you bring it back? Won't you bring it back? Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring it back. Yeah, we'll bring it back.